What's up, everybody? Bad Gamer popping back in. And guys, this is the day for virtually everything to go wrong. Oh my goodness. So let's just get started with this. I gotta pull up our I gotta pull up my my Twitch here, of course, because you just do this. Alrighty. Anyway, so you guys, first thing that happened was well, oops. Well, first thing that happened, you guys may have noticed, Nintendo Pulse went live pretty early, so we had to switch over to, no, I don't want to. Spiggy Smalls, what's up? Tanti's here. Hold on here. Things are weird. Wait a second. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully you guys can still see. Hold on for a second, you guys. Hopefully this will work for us. There it is. All right. Alrighty. So, like I was saying, you guys, all kinds of just crazy, just stupidness is going on right now. First off, Nintendo Pulse went early on Res TV, so we had to like scramble. Okay, well, we'll have to do it on my channel. That's okay. We'll get it working. And I can't see everybody's chat, by the way. I see some stuff coming through. Hi, Spidey, says Taunty. Oh, Disney Pig Chick is here. So that was the second.
Maybe. We'll see how long this lasts.
The second thing. So we're scrambling. And we're like, oh my goodness. I didn't print out or send out the show notes, so we're trying to figure that out. That was totally on me. That's totally on me, you guys. And then Disney Pig Chick and I are working on those show notes, and all of a sudden she just cuts.
The police can keep the Sable tank
Ugh.
safe.
Hold on for a
All
second, you
units,
guys.
situation developing near the mayor's compound. Something's coming out of the
I also have my puppies in the room with me because it's storming and they get scared, so if you hear anything, that's what that is.
So
It's like Hammerhead's gone to war
that's
against the
so
police.
we got a
Hillary's
storm
working
that
herself to the bone.
came in.
She cares about her men, but she's got to learn not to.
The mic is also in the rule of
Says
diagonals.
the king of shouldering too much responsibility.
So that's professional. Taunty's here in the chat. Surf is joining us from Disneyland. Godric Snow is here. Rule of triangles. And Spiggy was here just a second ago. We're going to turn down all of the audio. Just because. And guys, I am feeling sick. So, I don't remember how to play this game. So yeah, so there's all of that. So, with all of that said, it is still an honor and a pleasure to be here. Black Squirrel! Sorry. We're in Central Park and there's a black squirrel. You gotta go. Oh, it's not black. Well, it is, kind of. It's just dark squirrel. All right. Yeah. Otherwise, Otherwise, I'm doing okay, Godrix. Now. So that's this morning. Why don't we talk about this week? Disney Picks Chick,
Okay.
Cindy, tell us about your
This week, only game I've played is, well, I take that back. I finished Kingdom
week.
Hearts
Yeah,
3
you did.
on Monday, I believe. So now I'm going back and trying to get some trophies for that. I played Halo. My first playthrough of Halo. I started that Wednesday. And I played that last night.
Yes, that was fun.
So that's my game-wise. Yes. And then some of you know I don't have a good job situation. So I had a job interview for a new
How'd that
position yesterday in a new company. It went
Yeah.
really well. So it's kind of a meet and greet interview. So really hoping I hear back from that
Awesome.
group. So
That's
that's kind of my week.
great. I'm glad that you are taking steps to get to a better job situation. I know that where you are right now it's not the most conducive to, anything other than maybe paying bills, but I mean,
Yeah, and it doesn't even do that very well.
So I'm glad that
So
that you got that going on for you. So let's see here. Godric, Tonti, Mini Boars. So this week, what did I do? Well, of course, I played Overwatch. And lately in Overwatch, we've been doing what do you call it? Custom match Mondays. Like where we had been doing where it was more of the just to get the loot boxes, but we're finding we are having so much more fun playing around with custom matches in the kindergarten crew. For those of you who don't know, there's a group of us that play every Monday right here on this channel. So wait, hold on. Somebody else come in? Hey, Murala, what's up? How you doing? Hopefully I pronounced that right. Welcome to Gametography. This is the show where we talk about games and photography and smush them together and do photo modes and lack of photo modes. There's sometimes when you just don't have a photo mode, but you still want to get that picture. So yeah. What else was I saying? Oh yes. So Monday, Overwatch. I have played a little bit more of Far Cry 3 and 4. I'm trying to finish those up. What else did I play? I played some since the last time we spoke, I played some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Because that's got a photo mode in it. I've played some Witcher 3. Finally started that back up. I had it on PC and I had it on Xbox, but I never loaded it on the PC because I didn't have Ansel. So I thought at first when I first got it, I thought, oh, I can just do photo mode on PC, but no, you had to have Ansel. And now that I have Ansel available to me, that's what I'm doing. All right. Was missing some of your streams lately. Well, thanks for popping in. This is usually done on the Res TV channel, but the Nintendo Pulse show went early today, so I instead of trying to figure out a new time for you guys, because I know some of you guys are my Euros and you have limited scheduled times that we're all awake at the same time. So I also played some Halo 1 this week with Disney Pix Chick. And that was so much fun. It was a blast from the past. Hey, Spiggy Smalls! Thanks for that sub, man. Man, I should do this on this channel more often. By the way, guys, if you're watching, you're subbing on this channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It does enter you guys into a PC game giveaway that I do every month. So, and there's going to be some doozies this month. So, that was my gaming week. As far as work goes, I have, for those of you,
You may want to mention the consequences for subbing to your channel.
What do you mean the consequences?
You know what I mean.
No. That was a one and done. No, that
Okay.
was one. That was that one time. What she's talking about is that because hopefully you guys can hear Disney Pix Chick. Number one. Hold on for a second. We got to check that out. Why don't you talk for me, sis?
Hello. Hi.
Okay, good.
I am playing Kingdom Hearts 3 gummy phone stuff.
All right. I had to make sure that it didn't happen twice. We can hear her. because the last time we had a show, I had Lady Snipeshot muted the whole show. I gave a penance to myself that I had to play Alien Isolation. Because I did play that this week, too. I did play Alien Isolation this week. And then during that stream, I said, people were like, oh, you're going to go next week? You're going to go next week? And I said, all right, I tell you what. If I get 12 subs, I will play until I see an alien. And I will play, I'll continue to play until I see an alien for the first time. And automatically I had 12 subs. I was like, oh, crap. I was hoping that it wasn't going to happen. Because, seriously, just because of that. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind you subbing. But I did not want to play that game. Go back on this channel to see what happened. But then I told some guys that were in the channel, I said, hey, if I get 15 subs, I will play that game at least once a month, every month that I have 15 subs. And that was a one and done. That was it. That's not happening again. Now I know that story. All right. So yeah, there it is. So yeah. Oh, my work week, guys. I work for a nonprofit that does, that helps to instill hope in the youth of the world. Because kids these days have it kind of rough. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on with them. And we fight for that. So we do some school assemblies that talk about bullying and dignity and respect and all that. We have a festival that we put on. It's one of the largest of its kind in the nation, if not the largest of its kind in the nation. And then we have weekend things that we do, and that's where I was last weekend. I was at one of the weekend youth things. So, and then this weekend I have the president of our company is talking at the local YMCA, so I have to be there. Next week I have a concert, and then the following week I have a concert that I have to be at because I'm the marketing manager. So, how many subs do I have now? It should be on. Excuse me. It should be on there right now. For the month. I think I've got 3. I might have 3 for the month. You were also telling us something else regarding the bad consequences of subbing I don't remember what that was.
I think that you have to play Alien.
What's that? Yeah, it was just
You have to
yeah,
play
that's
Alien.
just play
He said.
Alien. Yeah. So, um, why can't I use this gun as a noir? I want to use that gun. All right. So yeah, so there's that. What are we up to, sis? Oh, new suits. That's right. I haven't seen all the new suits yet.
Um, we have somebody in the community that did something really got some cool news this week.
Oh yeah. So guys, if you haven't been following along in our channel and our Discord, guys, we want to give a shout out to Agent Morgan Creed. Guys, she's going to E3. And not just going to E3. She was invited by Ubisoft to go to E3. So if you haven't, go check out her Instagram, guys, and not Instagram, Twitter, and give her a shout out, and just give her show her some love, guys.
She was invited for Gametography too.
Yeah. So, which is
pretty
that's
cool.
really awesome. Yeah, she is amazing. So guys, shout outs to her on that. Show her some love. She's been part of our Gametography community for a long time. I just want to say publicly, I've seen her grow, not just in her art form, but as a person. We've had some conversations, and I'm just super proud of her. So, I mean, stupid dad moment, Uncle Lem. Uncle Lem doting. Yeah, her dedication to Assassin's Creed is uber incredible. Oh, so incredible. She's also a Division girl, big time. And that's one of the things that that's how they gave her the invite, was as the Division person. So so there's that. Speaking of contests and winning and stuff like that, I also got a win this week, and I don't do contests, guys. The two contests that I've entered so far, that were run by developers, I've placed, which is just exciting. There was the Far Cry New Dawn competition. It was a posing competition. You had to set your character up, or your avatar up, in a way that showed off the poses, and I did not take grand prize, but I did take top 3. So
that's cool.
it was grand prize and then the other 2. Is how pretty much it worked.
So I think we have some new updates on the galleries, don't we?
Yes. Das Calvin, what's up, buddy? Hey, shout out to Das Calvin. He is on this. Like, we seriously, like, last minute will say, yes, this is the time, and he's got it out there, ready for everybody to know what time we are doing what. Yeah. Great shot with the shark. Thanks, Tonti. So thank you, Das Calvin, so much, man. You're amazing. I appreciate you so much. So there was the galleries. That's what we're on, guys. I'm not feeling well, so I'm a little all over the board today. Uh, but the galleries, and by galleries, you might be like, wait, I thought we only had one gallery. Well, what you're thinking of is the Gametography gallery. Gametography gallery is up at SideQuest Games in Appleton, Wisconsin, and I went in there yesterday to trade in some games because they're a used shop. I traded in The Witcher on Xbox and I believe not Assassin's Creed on Xbox. I better not have done Assassin's Creed on Xbox. Oh, I bet I did. Shoot. Well, there were two games that I traded in. And I ended up getting Battlefield 1 on PlayStation just for spectator mode. Now I gotta look. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh no, it wasn't Assassin's Creed. I still have it over there. Assassin's Creed Origins. Because I have the DLC on my Xbox, so that's why I was like, I better not have done that. But it was The Witcher and something else that I have on PC now. I don't remember what it was. But I traded those in, got Battlefield 1 on PS4 so I could do the spectator mode on that. And granted, I think I can get, because I have EA Access, I can get Battlefield 1 on EA Origin Access. I can do that and get some gametography done on PC, which I have actually done. So, yeah. Don't know why I got that, but if you guys are out there, you want to play some Battlefield 1, I'm going through the story right now, and I'm really excited about that. So, okay. Oh, and this, so the gallery, it's still going on. And they told me that they're going to be moving. And my first concern, and it was just in passing, like, hey, oh, by the way, we're going to be moving, blah, blah, blah. And my first concern was, what's up with the gallery? We've got people that haven't been shown yet. I'm so excited to show some more of you. Game has a short story, but good stories. Yeah, the little bit that I've played already, I'm very intrigued. And I'm not a history guy. I am by far not a history guy at all. And I was intrigued by everything that I'm learning so far. But Dean, the guy, he's not the owner, but he's the guy that I always see. He's always there. He said not to worry about it because he said we'll have a wall. The plan is for us to have a wall. Worst case, all of our images will be up above where they'll have the games. So he said there will be a space for gametography when they move. So I just love that they're very supportive of this. Oh yeah, so there it is. So the other gallery that we're talking about is the one that I got invited to be in. There's a coffee shop next door that does a game where you can control bird flight before Origins. Yeah. The coffee shop next door to SideQuest Games, Coca, they let artists every month put their work up, and the artists can sell their work if they want, or they could just be displayed. And they let me put some stuff up. They were like, "Yeah, that sounds great." And the the person behind the counter, um, who orchestrates it, her name is Peyton. She helped me pick some photos, and then I had some other folks help me pick some photos, and so I've got 10, soon to be 11, because I got to fill in a spot. There's a spot that needs to be filled in there. Images up, and you can see. I think I did I did in this channel. I did a Twitch live, and then on the Gametography channel, I did a Periscope. So you can check that out. It's really awesome. There are people that are out there. I know that Gamergram, GG, they did a gallery at a photography show over in the UK, which is pretty neat. There's a chance we'll be seeing another one at a spot at a game con this year. Somebody was messaging me about that, which is pretty awesome here in the States. So yeah, so guys, get your work out there. Talk to the coffee shops. Talk to talk to people in your community. So there's that. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I thought we had some big updates on that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think we have a new game that's coming out soon. We also have some challenges to talk about too.
Oh yeah, we do. You want to talk about the new game? I think you have a little bit more information on it than I do.
Okay. The new game is Dreams. I believe there's a beta, an open beta that comes out beginning of the month, or I'm sorry, middle of the month, like April 15th, 16th. Yeah. And they don't have the story mode yet, but you can do all the creation type stuff, which is really cool. And I believe if you download the demo, you'll be able to automatically download the game for I think $19 or $29,
Nice.
depending on where you are once the game officially releases, and it'll automatically download if you do that. So that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to the game, but they haven't released a whole lot of information on how it's going to work. It looks really cool.
I want to just do stuff like this.
But I just
like,
yeah, I just don't know.
And jump in it.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be a lot like the Disney Infinity Toy Box that we used to have, but I don't know that for sure. So you can do movies and add music and set up shots and do all kinds of stuff. So there's that game. Is there any other games coming out that we know about?
That I know about. I mean, if anybody in the chat knows, hit us up.
Let me see if I can find some more information about Dreams. There's an article coming out. It helps if I spell it correctly.
Oh, that's right. Days Gone is going to have a photo mode. That's right. I forgot that we hadn't had a show where we talked about that yet. Oh, man. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know if I'm getting Days Gone right away.
Okay.
Like, I'm more likely to get Dreams before I get that.
Not sure either. It looks a little creepy for me. So I don't know if I'll get that one or not. So early access for Dreams is April 16th. single player and multiplayer. Levels are separated by different segments in the streams, and these streams are connected by different gateways, such as doors. Looks like it's a puzzle game. And then items collected by players can be used to alter and modify the state of the game's world. You can create your own levels in the game by using custom and pre-built objects, and then share their completed dreams online.
There is a mode where it's like they've created stuff, and you can just mess around with that.
Yes.
Because like, I know the thing about it for some folks is where do they start? You know.
Yeah. So it looks like players encounter different puzzles in the game, which must be solved using the abilities of the imp and the possessed characters, as well as the objects players retrieve in a dream. Items collected by players can be used to alter and modify the state of the game's world. Nice. Players can create their own levels in the game by using custom and pre-built objects. Players can then share their dreams online. Cooperative multiplayer is also featured in the game, allowing players to create and manipulate their custom dreams together. Let's see. It looks really interesting. They've been working on it for a long time, though.
Yeah.
This was announced originally in 2012.
Wow. I know that Lady Snipeshot is very, very excited for that. By the way, she's sorry she couldn't be here today, guys. She is working that whole stupid work thing.
Google has some good images of the game, by the way. It looks like they're going to have PSVR support, too.
Oh, nice. Well, that's going to be freaky.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Hold on here. Generation Zero came out last week. Generation Zero got bad reviews and was too hard to photograph with the fish lens. So that's a shame. Ooh. I wish I could alter the time of day in Spider-Man. I need the sun to be coming from a different angle. Also wish that it saved your settings. So, all right. So there's the games. And what else? Challenges. Hey, Lucky's here, everybody. Woo! What's up, Lucky?
Gotcha. Okay. So I just looked it up.
Okay.
If you buy the early access version of Dreams, you will get access to the full game when it launches. So basically, if you pre-order it, you'll get early access to the game, and then it just automatically downloads when it releases.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna. Dang it. You know, I don't know. It looks like a great concept game, and
yeah, it'll be $29 in the U.S., $39 in Canada. But when the full game is released, whenever it's released, there is no official release date yet. It'll likely cost $60.
So it might be worth it.
Yeah. So, but I mean, that brings me to the next topic, which is our resolutions. Technically, I'm not supposed to buy it.
Me either. I'm horrible with my resolution.
So,
how is your resolution going? Also, that's a question for chat too. How is your gaming resolution going?
Video games, it's fine. Board games, not so much. But the reason I did this resolution was because I was going to Gen Con in August. And to save money, I've decided not to go to Gen Con. So now I was like, well, then I could go buy some games. And I did that, and that was stupid of me. But I haven't bought any video games yet, so we'll see. If I do, this will be the one that I do. But I don't know yet.
I have easily bought games, but it's been mainly through not like spending the money that I'm getting, from my job. It's been from trading in games. Uh, my subs have contributed to that because I do Humble Bundle, um, and so it's kind of a way for me to get games to give away to my subs, but also find one or two that I keep for myself. So like I haven't really bought um, console games uh, so much. And when I do, it's usually like a trade-in type deal thing. So, um, I'm kind of justifying, but yeah, yeah, easily to get. Yeah, it's Disney Picks Chick Lucky. Uh, Rach couldn't make it today. Her schedule got wonky or wonkier than normal. So, so yeah, there's that. How are you guys doing on your resolutions, by the way? Going strong. Only Kingdom Hearts 3 purchased so far. Good job, Godric Snow. And Sekiro. Speaking Smalls, I bought so many games. Oh, that is great. That's great. Um, so yeah, but as far as completing games, I'm going strong. Because we decided that any DLC that takes me more than one stream's worth of gaming is counting as actually in some cases even one stream worth of gaming because some PC games are only like 2 hours long that we've counted. So yeah, I think I'm up to nine games slash DLCs completed this year, and my goal is 15. Tonti Tonti says it's going too good. I made it too easy. Have some. Godric says have so many to take out of the backlog. Yeah, yeah, and that's the main thing for me is like I just wanted to like get through some of these stories. I wanted to hear more stories. Like I got Battlefield 1 because of uh the spectator mode, but then I started playing the story and I'm like, "Oh, wow. This is 6 hours of story that I got for $8." I mean,
Yeah,
I can't get
my Xbox came with the Battles one, and I never played it.
oh it's like the first bit of the story got me. So,
But those aren't my type of
yeah,
games. So
that's true. Spiggy. Yeah, mine is going good too. I made it too easy. Uh, Calvin totally lost. What do you mean? Are you totally lost in the conversation, Calvin? Uh, Tansy says, not that I remember what my goal was. Spiggy, I play what I want when I want. I don't believe in the word backlog. 3 games done so far. 4 and 5 are on. Oh, Mass Effect Andromeda and Witcher 3. Oh my gosh. Wow, that'll take you the rest of the year. Oh, this goal. Ah, Calvin plays games and finishes them apparently, or he's not aware of the concept of finishing. I'm not sure what, which one. Spidey fingers. Not counting Sekiro. I don't think I'm getting Sekiro, guys. I really don't think I'm getting it. I'm gonna try to play Bloodborne first. Just because I don't think I'm gonna like the die and repeat games. Not that style, anyway. So, all right. Cal says I don't finish. All right. What else we got?
We have one more topic that we just started discussing this week for an event that's happening in November.
Oh, absolutely. That's right.
The record-breaking year-long stream that we're doing.
Yes. All right, hold on here. Year-long streaming. Hold on here. Godric Snow says, I'm leaning toward Cheat Engine. Requires a lot of patience. Like it a lot. Yeah, I like Cinetools XYZ at Maddie stuff, sorry. And Spiggy Small says, I'm still lost in the world of Red Dead Redemption. I just love wandering around with my horse interacting with cowfolk. I need to jump back into that. I haven't. I think it's going to be one of my chill stream type streams. I don't want to enter Red Redemption 2, but that's the next one after 4 and 5. Lord Snow, I thought you had that already. Didn't you, like, weren't you guys, wasn't it you and Jay and a couple of people that I have a photo of together shooting, or at least looking like you're going to shoot my avatar. Anyway, so Extra Life, guys, and Disney Pix Chick is joking around with the year-long thing, because I said it goes from November 2nd, 8 o'clock, but apparently I just put the 2 and the 8 together through November 3rd, 8 a.m. And she said, November 28th through November 3rd? We're going all year? What? So, strange streams. But no, we are going November 2nd at 8 a.m. to November 3rd at 8 a.m. There's a few of us that will be sharing the stream. Last year there were about 6 of us. I took a good chunk, and then it was divided up into a few hours, 2 to 3 hours for each. This year, we've got a few people that have committed for sure. That would be me and Godric Snow, and I think Tonti committed. Katz, I believe, committed. Disney Pix Chick said that she'd be able to help out.
Yep.
We're waiting on a few other folks to give us the go ahead. But we will start getting promotional materials out. We're going to be all kinds of stuff for you guys to share. We upped our goal. Last year we had a $500 goal for Extra Life, which goes to the Children's Miracle Network. We'll be playing for the Children's Hospital of Wisconsin, where 2 of my kids were. But we had a goal of $500 last year, and we hit $758. So we are going to up our goal to $1,000 this year, and we're gonna do some big promotion. All right. 24-hour stream was too weak for us. Tonti's like, we're going for a year. Dedicated punch. So yeah. So guys, November we will be doing quite a bit of well, actually before November we'll be doing a lot of promotion. Remember, if you wanted to donate, we'll get you the link as soon as we possibly can. But yeah, there we go. All right. So keep an eye out for that. Well, you'll see it on at least. Let's see, me, Cindy, Lady Snipe Shot, Surf. Actually, Surf doesn't have socials anymore. Godric. You'll see it on like 6 to 8 different different social medias, so you'll be able to find it. All right.
Yep.
All right, everybody. I think that's gonna do it for today. Unless
I think that's all we had.
all we had. What do you guys have? We should probably take a question or two from the stream. We got 13 viewers out there. Some very talkative people in the chat. I am more than happy to do a Q&A right now. Because we haven't done a Q&A in a long time. Swinging through the city without the music and the sound effects is not the same. So we'll hold off and we'll wait.
Oh, sorry about that.
We'll wait for you guys if you guys want to ask questions of any types. Shockton. Nice. So. But yeah, so just keep up with us on our Twitter. Where can we find you? What's your Oh, hold on. We got questions coming on now. What's your go-to music style?
Yep, we do.
My go-to music style, believe it or not, is very much. I don't have one. That's what it is. Like I like techno, I like rock, I like rap, I like hip hop, I like country. It all depends on the situation. So I'll give you a situation. I'm driving home from a concert or festival, and I'm getting tired. I throw on Brad Paisley. He's a country singer because he's the only one that will keep me awake. I can listen to anything else. I can't. Seriously. It's Brad Paisley or Red Bull. And even the Red Bull does not do as good of a job as Brad Paisley does. So that's the situation. That's this one situation. Godric Snow, since you're working on your backlog, BG, do you ever find yourself mechanically doing things just to complete the game? If so, what do? Do you just step away or just slog through it? I try to find, because I'm working through my backlog. I have a lot of games that I just knew I wanted to play when I bought them, and I started it, and then just was like, no, that's all right. And then I came back to it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love these games. So it's like Far Cry. Far Cry, the first Far Cry I ever played was Far Cry 4. Started playing it, did the cheap way of finishing it, and was done, you know. Sorry, guys. But then I played Far Cry 5 and totally got into it. I was like, oh, this is my jam. And then I played New Dawn, and I was like, okay, I need to go back and play 3. So I'm playing 3 now, and I'm finishing 4. And because of that, I started playing uh, because of that, I started playing Watch Dogs 2 again, and I'd still need to finish Watch Dogs 1, but I'm farther in on Watch Dogs 2, I believe. So I'm playing that and enjoying it. The one game series that I haven't jumped into, and I know it's a bias because of my first ever experience with it, is Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Origins, I know I need to play. Odyssey, I need to play. But because of my experience with the first Assassin's Creed, I still have that, it's just that little aftertaste. Like, oh, I know this is supposed to be fun and good, but Assassin's Creed. So, what about you, Cindy? Go-to music style.
Well, let's see.
backlog.
Music wise would be probably classic rock more than anything. Um, Myself, and then backlogs. I really don't have too much of a backlog. I buy games that I want to play and I play them. I don't buy a whole lot of video games. I really don't have too much of a backlog. I like to play one game and finish
Yeah.
it, and then move on to the next one. I don't do all the extra stuff. Like, I'm not like a
Yeah.
trophy hunter, but I do try and finish the story and get that done. I will do the story, and then I will go back and do photo
Yeah,
mode
I'm
later.
the one that will do photo mode while I'm playing the game, which is why it takes me forever to get games done.
Yeah. So that's how I play. I play it fully, and then I'll go back and do photo mode. 90% of the time.
Is there a game style, a game type that you really like?
Games like Horizon Zero Dawn, and more
Yeah,
adventure type
I
games.
can see that.
Um, Uncharted,
Oh, I have,
Last of Us type stuff. I'm really not a fan of first person shooters.
but she will play Overwatch when I ask.
Halo is my yes, and Halo is the first one that I've really played. So
um,
I will never play Far Cry.
yeah.
Far Cry. I'll never
Oh,
play
I've
Alien
never played it
Isolation.
again either until I mess up again, and then.
Just delete it. If you delete it, it'll never happen again.
Well,
Just like you delete it until
well,
dawn.
no. The reason that I played it was because I messed up on the stream. So,
Okay, that's fine, but you'll find something else to do if you mess up again.
now see. I love Far Cry. God Snow says Spotify is getting pretty intuitive for that. I loved Far Cry 5 when it launched. Loved it and put in a lot of hours, but sadly I cannot get back into it. Lucky says nowadays there are so many pages on Twitter hosting VP challenges. It's difficult to keep track of. What do you think about it? Do you think it's overwhelming or a good chance for newcomers? Um, well, I think Lucky, and that's a great question. Uh, I think that it's great for newcomers and for folks that are part of many different communities. For me, it's tough to keep up with because I'm trying to be honest, I'm trying to help run this community, and our leadership team is so good about just helping out, about telling me to shut up and go take a break. uh, they're so good at just the support that it's tough for me to go other places and do other challenges. Now, that being said, the reason that I have it's tough for me to do that is because I have self-appointed myself as a Gametography ambassador to communities that have no clue about this. Like, they know that there's a photo mode in a game, but they don't know what you can do with it. They haven't seen what you can do outside of photo modes and using camera hacks and all that stuff. There's quite a few communities that I've joined in with. Matter of fact, my Discord, I counted last night. I think I have like 30 different Discords I'm part of. Because I go in and I'm like, hey guys, oh, it looks like you don't have a channel for Gametography. Where would I put that? And they're like, what's Gametography? And we start a conversation about it. So, and a lot of them had, oh, you mean like good screenshots? Like, well, to a degree, yeah. Oh, well, you can put them in pics and blah blah blah. And we've started to put them in there, and they're like, wow, this is way past what we thought it was. You guys are getting your own channel. so I think for me it would be overwhelming because I'm trying to help broaden the sights of other communities. It's a little overwhelming to do challenges, but there are certain challenges that I feel I have to do. That, for instance, like Lady Snipeshot. Lady Snipeshot is a close friend of ours. I want to support her as much as possible. So I'm doing the zine challenge. It's going to take me forever, but I'm doing the zine challenge. I've got a decent idea of what I want to do for it. I discussed it with her, but it's going to take me doing a lot more in photo modes. But there are other challenges that if people call me out on it, I'll do. But I have to be called out. Like Godric Snow called me out on the challenge that I did not want to do, but Grainy Day Challenge, man, I did it. 40 weakling. Mew, I gotta cut myself off at some point, right? You have to play ACO and Odyssey. Both are different from the originals. And you did make some good entries. So yeah, so there's that. Disney Picture? Challenge question for you.
Kind of the same thing. There's very much the same thing. I don't do a lot of the contests just because of time and the competitions, just because time is not my friend. But yeah, it can get very overwhelming to see who's doing what competition and challenge and when everything is due and whatnot. So it can be a bit overwhelming. But the more we're out there, the more developers will take notice, such as Ubisoft.
And I think that we need
it's a good thing.
We need to get other folks, not just the developers, aware of it. Because if the developers see that we like it, and there's, let's just say, 1,000 of us that are doing it, they're gonna be like, that's a small number. But if other streamers, but they might not be doing it, but they're promoting it, that's gonna catch the attention of the devs.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, the more contests there are, the more it'll do that. So
Spidey butt. All right. Fantastic. Great questions, you guys. All right. I hear some giggling upstairs, which means my family is awake. So which means it is time for us to get going, guys.
Yeah, my puppies are getting antsy.
Well,
So
thank you everybody for hanging out. Disney Pix Chick, where can they find you?
Disney Pix Chick everywhere.
How do you spell that?
DSNYPIXCHCK. One vowel right in the middle.
All right. I am Bad Gamer Elite. You can find me here on Twitch as Bad Gamer Elite. You can find me on Instagram as Bad Gamer Elite, Twitter as Bad Gamer Elite. Also, the Gametographers or Gametographers on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Bad Gamers Unite. Gametographers, keep on snapping. Peace.
Bye.